Shapiro won't.
Duel Light, you never kill me. That never happens.
Alright, if you say so.
You've never killed me ever, Duel Light.
Because you keep suiciding, but whatever.
No, you just can't kill me. I'm too good.
Alright, I'll go back into spawn and I'll go over the map.
So what do we do for red side, and blue side? So
they'll be pretty much exactly the same thing, but
no, it's different.
it's not actually different, but alright, so the rollout for the combo is gonna be going out through here. Alright, who does not have push to talk on before we begin?
So on. What do I do? Do I jump and spawn? Is that viable?
Yes, you should be jumping through spawn because you have to get the mid as soon as possible. But yeah, and then you go out of main. And then from there you have a choice of either going through that jump right there isn't necessary because how you're at 6 HP right now, literally fucking like landing the wrong way and you lose the mid fight, so don't jump for your last jump, just walk it. But go back into spec and I can go over the map review. But the map rollout is gonna be just like what Acid did, but the main combo, so that's gonna be medic, demo, and heavy. You guys are gonna go out and you guys are gonna go out through main. And then from here, it's your demo man's choice on which direction he wants to go. So he has two choices. He has main, or he has pocket. Main is the quickest way to the point, but it's the most exposed way. But if you want to take a more safe route, you guys can go up through pocket behind house, and you guys can start setting up a hold as your demo man takes the fight. The chances are the enemy team is going to do the exact same thing, so you guys should probably... well, you guys are going to start by looking at main and then moving over to pocket first to survey your surroundings. It's very important to call out where the enemy sniper is going to be, so that you guys can get into position and have your sniper take them out. While that is happening, your flank is going to go out and they're going to go up through combo. Well, not combo, sorry. They're going to go out through the left side of spawn for blue. And they're going to go out and they're going to fight the concrete fight over here. And while that's happening, most snipers, what they do is they either follow the combo up to pocket, or what they'll do is they'll just go up cliff, and they'll take control of China, because there's a lot of good sniping sites. Yeah. But this is pretty easy. A very common problem that new teams have, and what you guys are most likely gonna have on your first scrim, is the too passive disorder, as I like to call it, where you guys are too afraid to push the point. Which so, like the name of the game is don't be afraid to quote unquote be
Kill everybody.
super aggro. The rule of thumb is okay, so the rules is the medic is should never leave pocket in most situations. The heavy should never pass rock, but the demo man can go pretty much all the way to their pocket, but no further, unless you guys are like doing like a push. That's when that'll change. But a normal hold,
Or if they're really bad.
or if they're really bad, yes. But the normal hold should be the med is always in pocket, normally like a dispenser length away from where the engineer places his dispenser, and the heavy is either going to be up on cliff looking down at the point, or he's going to be over on rock and he's going to pretty much look at the entire point.
Okay, one question. Are
What's
we
your question?
recording right now?
Yes, we are recording.
Okay, thank you.
But a rule of thumb, Heavy, when you are holding rock, well, not rock. Okay, so if you're holding cliff, the rule for you is you don't want to jump down cliff. The only reasons why you'll jump down cliff is if your domain needs assistance, but you can pretty easily do that by just sitting down onto this rock and just looking at pocket.
Question here.
What's your question?
I'm not in the map with you guys. I kind of joined in a bit late, but what map are you guys reviewing?
Product.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I don't really need to be in this.
Yeah,
Thank
no.
you.
Yeah, thanks for showing up. Okay.
But Heavy, your perch on rock is a pretty solid hold, because you can just jump down, not even that far, and you can see straight into their pocket and get some sick frags if they're planning on doing a push, and then you can just jump back up and sit in your safe spot. The only problem with this point is if their sniper sits on concrete, and then your hold up here is kind of spoiled and you can't really do much. But the best spot if you want to put out just raw damage is behind rock, but the problem is you're exposed from most angles and it's really easy to spam. So you'll have problems there. Ooh, I'm lagging like crazy.
Isn't it better to be at right side of rock, since I can easily fall back to the packs, the health and ammo packs?
If you were not able to hold rock or cliff, you should be sitting pocket, about like this angle right here where I'm standing at. Because you are being healed by the dispenser, you're not necessarily going for health packs. Your engineer should have a dispenser up at all times, pretty much. And it's pretty uncommon for that dispenser to go down unless you guys are doing a weird hold and their dome and just spam.
Don't push concrete.
The combo is never allowed to push concrete. Concrete is a death sentence just waiting to happen. So.
You remember that game, you and I, that we had? I think it was us. We were scrimming, but we tried pushing
Can I see something real quick?
concrete.
What?
I don't
I
remember.
just want to see something.
What are you trying to do?
I just want to see if there's one spot I can put stickies.
I mean, you can wedge it behind the post and the rock, and that does well. Or,
Yeah.
What spot you're talking about?
Right here.
Oh yeah. You actually want to place that right here, up here, cause no one checks that spot, and on rollouts, if the enemy team does decide to roll out on cliff, having that trap right there is a really good way to kill their demo man, because how the enemy demo man is gonna roll out if he goes cliff is he's gonna go up, and then without looking, he's gonna jump and he's right into your little trap right there. So putting like 3 stickies there will either blast him into your heavy, or you're just gonna turn him into a soup can. So, but while the combo is holding by pocket, what your flank is gonna be doing is trying to take control of this entire concrete area. Rule of thumb, the great A. Siegel founded. Well, we didn't really found this point, but he owns the top of this roof, and only good soldiers are allowed up there. So because up here.
So Jab, you're not allowed.
Yeah, Jab, you are not allowed to be Siegel.
Thanks.
So, but like by putting a soldier up onto Siegel, you kind of pretty much own your side of concrete, because it's pretty toxic to push into him. And also, while you're on Siegel, you have the easiest bomb onto their combo, which I'll show you once I get there fast. And also you have to be like Siegel and use the original, but a very easy bomb from up here, so you'll be spamming down here. And then when your demo man calls a bomb, you literally just have to do this, and then you're pretty much right into them if you do it correctly. Let me see if I can. Yeah, like that, and then you're right here into main, and then you can spam out, and then if you have full health, you can just jump out, and then you're safe. It is like a very easy jump to do, but no one's gonna like know it's gonna happen. So
Is the cow mangler good in high?
the cow mangler is not good because the only way your soldier is gonna bomb is if their gun is not up. So it is very important for
Oh yeah, I forgot sentries are a thing.
yeah, and also like this map is super tiny that mini sentry by the medic is going to shut down any soldier doing a bomb. So it's very important that that gun goes down so that like their medic is bombable.
Man, 400 ping is fun.
Yeah. But I'm gonna go over spots you guys should never do, and if you guys see this, you guys are actually like pretty much going to win if you play it correctly. A very common like thing to do is place a dispenser behind rock and then have your entire team hold rock. Let me go to Demoman to show you why it's a really bad idea to hold behind rock. So like I didn't really have to peek that angle, and I put 5 stickies right where the med's gonna be standing. So
And now he is dead.
and now he's dead. But unlike Pocket, where you can't really get a good sticky spot over there. I mean you can, but it's not gonna go deep inside from the same angle as it would if you were just spamming into rock. It's just basic trigonometry, and also it's never fun to fight upslope. You will always want to be on an equal or a higher plane, which is why cliff is pretty much the only spot teams like to go, and it's the easiest push that you can do because you pretty much have nothing but high ground until you want to take that fight, which is really easy. Although, then again, if you know their team is holding 2 passive, all you have to do is just stand here and spam a couple of pills and some stickies, and you just put it in like the med holding spot if they're 2 passive, which is right here, and these blast spots would have killed them already. So this area down here is a no man's land. You are only allowed here for transportation. You are not allowed here to stand still because spies can easily get you. A soldier's bomb.
If you watch the Lazy Purple video.
Exactly. Yeah, he just went in as engineer and just fucking killed everyone. But this is like every single like way you can go is a choke. So you pretty much trapped yourself if like a demo man or a soldier does a bomb into you, which is also super easy. You just go here, get an overbuff, and then you just jump, and then you just like fucking shit on them. I wouldn't recommend doing that because I'm not a demo man main, so I don't know how it's gonna work out. But I've seen it work sometimes. But I think it's more of like a Hail Mary, if anything. But yeah. But common spy decloaks you should be careful of is right here. Right here. I know this sounds stupid, but trust me, it has killed meds in every single division. Right here. Like actually like having the spy decloak here and just jumping down and then you just killed the med. Like that's actually a fucking like that's actually the most common decloak spot actually, right there. But another rare decloak spot is in there. You are actually able to get over there. I'll show you how to. If you want to be a cool cheeky spy main on like Viaduct. is you just stand here and then you see the med walk by and then you just fall down. This map you are gonna have to look up in this game. I know it's Team Fortress 2 and not everyone has a concept of the y-axis, but it is very important if you want to make sure spies don't kill you, because China, the entire point of China is spies can decloak wherever they want on China. No one's gonna check China, and the spy is going to kill your entire team because no one checked China. So Pyro, if you want your daily routine to check China, all you need to do is like shoot a scorch shot and you should be fine. But
Did you tell him about the house spots where you can hide in a corner?
well, I mean, like every corner in the house is a fucking cheeky decloak spot.
I was talking about outside the house.
What, like what, on
Like
on the floor?
underneath Japan.
Like in the-
Oh
Like
yeah,
from
yeah,
the
yeah. Like
window.
okay, so every single corner in like behind you is pretty much a killer's spy decloak spot, pretty much. So right here is a pretty toxic spot. Right here under Japan, what Hino's talking about. This spot's also really toxic, as well as jumping on top of Japan itself and hiding behind this door where no one's going to be able to see you from grass, and then you can jump down and kill them. Like the lazy purple crouch spot is a decloak spot, I guess. These tires, these barrels, the sniper AFK for an entire match spot.
I'm the true power.
This spot is a pretty common spy decloak spot. Pretty much everywhere is a common spy decloak spot, and it's all effective spy decloak spots. So, just be careful. Also, right here is pretty fucking toxic. Just anywhere around Japan is like the shittiest spot to be backstabbed, because every spot over here is like a I checked that corner and there was a spy there the entire time and he stabbed me because I didn't look hard enough, is pretty much what every spot under Japan is. So you are gonna feel really stupid when you die to those spots, because they are actually like pretty like just by walking through with like 90 FOV, you technically checked both spots, but the spy is still gonna decloak and backstab you because you didn't truly check them. So
I've got a question. Is there any correlation between calling this spot Japan and spies typically being a weeaboo?
no. So the thing is, so
It's because that's the little one and the big
yeah,
one. is
yeah,
China.
yeah. So that's the big
Ah.
one. So the big one's China, and then its little brother is Japan.
Jav just hates Japan.
Yeah.
I don't hate to.
Yeah, everything's all zipperhead.
But
Hey,
also-
Got that from the video I did.
yeah, but this stop sign is actually called a dog bread, because if you know, as spectator, just go in there and you'll see why it's called dog bread.
Oh, there's a dog
Oh.
that looks like a piece of bread.
And then the
Oh, hey!
yeah, the Space
That's
Invader.
terrifying. I wish you didn't tell me.
Well,
I really don't want.
yeah. Although I know like a small portion of that like the shrine in there, but I know the Space Invader is the engineer for Irene, which is Ender.
Is that the guy who won it? 2011 platinum.
What?
There's a platinum. There's a 2011 Highlander plat trophy.
Well, I mean, like, it's the only like model that's like actually in the game, to be honest.
No, I didn't know if he had a team called like Dog Bread, or if that
No, it's just
someone's disturbing thought process that created this mod.
it. So dog bread was put in there because it was put in there when the dog bread meme was popular. So that's why it
There's
was
a
in there.
Dog Bread meme.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh yeah.
Fun.
When was this?
It was
It
a
was
long
the
time
old
ago.
map.
Yeah, yeah, like before.
Right about when we started interneting.
So fun.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah. So the history of Product, fun fact, dates back to Pro Viaduct. There's like 20,000 versions of Pro Viaduct before, and they wanted to make it cleaner, so they just called it Product. And now there's 20,000 versions of Product. So that's also the history of Product. So that meme was around when they switched from Pro Viaduct to Product with the map names, but they're
That's a really, really, really well done model.
yeah.
That looks just like the actual.
Yeah, well, the mapper that made that works on this map made a Suijin. It's the same chick. But also, I'm gonna go over sniper spots now, and I know like commonly like our sniper would pay attention, but I literally need everyone to pay attention, because if you want to know what the big game changer is of Product, it's your sniper and against their sniper. So as long as you don't stand into the enemy sniper spots, and I will give you callouts for them as well, you guys are going to fucking die, and it's gonna be your fault because every single one of you peaked sniper spots. Like,
You need your spy to be really vigilant on this map.
it's a
Like, he needs to be on top of his game here.
yeah, your spy and your sniper needs to like get their shit together and make sure their enemy sniper's dead the entire game. Cause
If your spy's dead, he can't pressure them.
yeah,
And if your sniper's dead, he can't pressure them either. Their
Yeah.
pit classes are really important here.
yeah, but
It's a lot of pressure, but alright.
the first sniper sightline, it's the most common sniper sightline. It's from cliff. It's this angle right here, and that's right where the Demo Man starts his rollout.
Ooh.
Yeah, that spot right there, and like by the time like you peek up right here, you would have one-shotted him just by the like no matter where you hit him because of how charged that is. A weird angle is also right here if you want to get the sniper that's gonna stand there. I'll go over that. Actually, I don't think you can shoot through it. Yeah, no, you can't shoot it, but you can shoot through here. See, so they did nerf that spot right there, but cliff.
Wanna try it out?
What?
Wanna try it out? I'm here.
Here, I'm just gonna continue going over snipers, whatever. But I mean, like, I mean, like, I'm not gonna try it out. Well, I know it's not gonna work because I don't see the decal on the wall. Like that's how I know it's not gonna work. Like,
Where is the connection?
Well, I can see the dot though.
I mean the dot, yeah, but not the decal. I have decals on, so it's not gonna work.
Guys.
Well, I,
Don't worry about the sniper dot. It
Yeah,
doesn't
no.
mean the actual shot will hit it.
Yeah,
It's just really.
but it's in
Announcements.
announcements. But also, right here on China is the most common and the easiest sniper sightline because, as you can see by just me standing here, I have full reign on pretty much every single sightline I need to look at sniper. I have view of pocket. I can just shift a little bit. I have view of main. Like, I have view of rock. I have view of their China. I can just reposition by just jumping down, and I'm in a safer spot onto their pocket. Like, also porch. This is porch, by the way, and you are going to need to know this because this is also a sniper sightline that's going to kill every single one of you. I guarantee it. But so porch.
That their spy can right away frag their combo or sniper on mid just by cloaking in the house.
Yeah. So.
around it.
Yeah, so a spy, if you decloak right here, you can get a free kill. Like free kill on their entire combo pretty much if you decloak right here. Or if you go inside of, like, house, you can decloak there and you get a free kill on their sniper, which is really important. Or if you climb China and you're on top of China, you can do that jump down, decloak, backstab. Works every time, I will guarantee it. Like, like, you are going to kill their medic, and then their medic is gonna yell at their pyro, and their pyro is gonna have crippling depression for the rest of his life. So,
Yeah, if you're good with drop stabs and shit, you can tilt their combo and pop.
Yeah, because
Right.
like the pyro can't do much except for like make sure you don't
All they
even
can
think
do is
about drop
protect
stab.
Pocket,
Yeah.
and pocket's pretty easy to abuse.
Yeah, there's a ton of ways you can like get into pocket as spy and like fucking haul ass, like without fault of the pyro. Like,
Just tell your spy to make sure that he actually has to know how the pyro works. So
Yeah.
he has to analyze them to abuse.
yeah, exactly.
If he doesn't learn how the pyro plays, he's not gonna get picked.
Mhm. But another uncommon, well, another common sniper line is right under concrete, and you have like pretty much a straight view inside of their pocket, which is really good for med picks. And you also, if you peek up just a little bit, you have view inside their main. So if they do choose to go there, you have great sight lines there. You do have to keep in mind if you are going to do the concrete like sniper sight line, like on the main way, you don't have view of concrete, so you need full trust in your flank to make sure their scout isn't just gonna go up two-shot you and then like not get shot at all.
Okay,
So-
I'm gonna stress this point. If your flank is not on their game, their flank will get behind your team and wipe. That's how strong concrete and connect. You need to like keep that shit on lockdown.
Exactly. But
You can't, and don't go in by yourself. Work together as a flank. You can't fight like the scout and soldier 1v2. You'll just lose
yeah,
every
it's
single time.
it's just as stressful, if not more, as a flank on steel, pretty much.
Flank on steel and product is difficult, yeah.
Yeah, but it takes just about the same coordination, like to get that shit down.
Yeah, you guys will have to talk to each other a lot, like where you are, when did you respawn, do they have players on concrete or some shit, you know? You gotta
The-
actually like coordinate.
The common thing I see for newer teams is having either the scout and the soldier be a secondary main caller. So the dome man would do a main call, and then one of the secondary main callers takes in that information and then tell their other flank member what they're going to
Yeah,
do.
it's usually the scout.
Yeah.
Like if you see Banny play product, he'll hang around the combo and watch concrete. He'll
Mhm.
basically watch every point of the map and then decide what to do based.
Yeah.
Hey, can I say something here?
Yes.
Talking about comms and stuff like that, I feel like a good way to keep comms clear is to announce, if someone's, because like we have the top of the screen now, you know. That's oh, then again, people have different HUDs and shit. Never mind.
The problem with that idea is it works in paper, but even invite players don't know when they kill someone or if a class is down. So calling out if the class is dead is a good idea.
Okay.
But it is important to make sure what you're calling is dead. It is the thing with callouts, because here's the thing. Like, say I'm a soldier and I'm in, so I'm a blue soldier. I'm in red grass, and I kill their spy. Like, I mean, like, actually no, I lied. So you're in red.
You kill their demo, call it out.
Yeah. Okay, so demo, spy, sniper, and medic are 100%. If they die, you have to call that out for the product. But if
Heavy too.
and well, not necessarily.
You don't. I mean, if you kill the heavy and you know he's dead, that's less fire you have to focus
Yeah.
on to a fact.
Yeah, I guess so. But if I'm like if I'm a blue soldier in red grass and I, like, kill like a scout.
You can just say flank dead.
Yeah, flank
very
dead.
quickly.
Yeah, instead of like, oh, I just fucking, I killed scout and soldier took 100 in their grass. Like, they're not doing anything that's gonna affect anyone else.
If you're a fast talker, you can say scout and soldier dead because you're talking fast. If you're a slow talker, don't really.
Yeah. Yeah, and also only like call like, well, I've been told to call like things that will, like, if you don't call it out, it's going to hurt your combo. in some way, either their soldier's gonna bomb in and kill your combo.
Call that.
Yeah, you should call that.
You can tell if he's gonna bomb just where he points his rocket launcher at.
Yeah.
If he's pointing it behind him, he's gonna jump.
Yeah, but if he's walking to the fucking front lines, chances are he's probably not gonna bomb, unless he's walking to his medic, and then you should
If
call
he
that.
has a full buff, he will bomb.
Yeah. So watch the particle effects on So watch
Just have
particle.
your spy call it out.
Yeah. So watch particle effects on soldiers and demos. If the demo man's overextending with particle effects, chances are he's probably gonna bomb you. But if he's overextending without particle effects, you should call that, because then he's overextending and then you can kill him pretty easily.
I can't stress this enough. Your spy should call out where their sniper is a lot when their med has oop. He should call out. He should basically try to call out everything, like soldier's gonna bomb, how much health, like sniper has, for example. You know, so your sniper can kill him. He should definitely say when he's gonna focus a class. So let's say you need to take the demo down. You need to know when your spy's gonna do that. So your spy has to tell you that he's gonna focus that, like, certain class, for example. Else, how are you gonna like plan a push and everything? Basically, I'm just saying your spy should like say a lot of important shit. And that'll help your team push.
Yeah, like what I've been saying. If the spy, like, for the love of God, can never get a fucking frag, just go cloak and dagger and just tell everyone what you're seeing. That's just as effective, pretty much. If you might as well go cloak and dagger and sit in a spot where you see everyone and tell people what you're seeing, if you can't get a kill, because you're being more effective than constantly like suiciding for a pick. So, but back to sniper sightlines. So, if your sniper does choose to go to concrete, the only reason you should be doing this is if your team calls that their sniper is on rock or on cliff, since there's like no real other spots you can do. But if you do go that, you do have a good sight on cliff, so you can get their sniper. Or if they do like constantly push out a cliff with no fucking like variation in their rollouts, you are able to get a quick heavy medic or demo pick and pretty much kill their combo before the fight even happens. But also, if their heavy loves to hang around rock and you cannot get kills onto him because you're being aim punched on China, chances are you can just go to concrete and frag the fuck out of their heavy on rock. But again, this also boils down to how well your flank is doing. If they're not doing a good job on concrete, sniper, you should go anywhere but concrete, pretty much, because that's how you're gonna die just really easily. Yeah. Now going on to the very obscure spots that you're gonna, for your guys' skill level, you guys are probably never going to see these spots. But if you know these spots, you can get some really fucking sick ass like frags. I'll show you the how to get to the easier ones first, and then I'll show you all the super toxic ones that are going to fucking infuriate the enemy team like crazy. So the first one is the windowsill, right here. You have you have pretty much a straight view into their fucking pocket. In previous versions, because Pocket wasn't as pushed out as far, that sightline was pretty toxic, but it's kind of tame right now. But it's still an uncommon spot that one, the enemy team is probably not gonna know what the call out is for this, which is windowsill, and and it'll be harder for them to for their sniper to locate you, and also, it's just a really good sightline onto rock, the point, and pocket itself, and also their China. It is a really good counter to China. But yeah, that one's really easy to get to, but it should be what you should be doing. That is getting one kill, and then going somewhere else because you are very exposed. Like one rocket is gonna bump you off of that, pretty much. Yeah, because you're like I can stand right here and I'll be able to see your entire exposed body pretty much, like everywhere. Like if the enemy team knows that you're sitting on windowsill, it is like the easiest spot to see. Like once people know you can stand there, so you should just keep that with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
If their team wipes really fucking hard, you're gonna stand on these boxes, and then you have a straight sightline into cliff. What teams like to do after they fail a mid fight is they regroup on cliff, because cliff is the safest and the easiest way to push onto the point. It's just everyone goes out of main or pocket because it's the fastest way for rollouts. But if you stand here and you scope in, you are going to get a kill on an important player, and but again, your team has to wipe them, or you guys have to be rolling them really bad to where you can stand on this spot, because you, one, don't have a view of concrete. You don't have a view of main, and it's also a spy can just decloak on this blue barrel right here and just walk up to you and just stab you in the back. It's really easy to do that. But if you want a more passive hold, that's kind of similar. You can stand on these barrels right here, and actually, never mind, I lied. I know one sniper was trying to do that. I don't know why they were doing that, to be honest.
You probably saw that in a pub and was like, oh,
No,
that's a good spot.
I mean, it was like a official scrim, like, and he was actually doing work.
It was Boar.
You can be on top of the rock.
Yeah,
It was Sovereign. That's why they banned.
Yeah, or it's probably like a previous version, I guess, but I don't know. But I know I saw a sniper on there. I don't know what angle he was looking at, but I know he got some cheeky kills. But the deadliest spot, the most toxic spot, but the one that no one goes to. But if your engineer places a teleporter on Japan, what you're gonna do, and the main reason why Japan is the way it is with this weird slope right here is because of this spot. You crouch here, you stand up, main, pocket, cliff, you crouch, you are unseen.
Ooh, that is toxic.
Yeah, and then you also have a view of
China.
China.
The thing, does it?
I mean your gun clips through it, but again, no one's gonna look at Japan. Like,
And also, your gun barrel is the same exact color as that.
yeah, so
I think if their sniper was looking at that spot in China, they could still see you while you're crouched, but that's about it.
yeah,
Let
they'll
me see.
Yeah.
Like I'm
But they have to
I'm
know to
floating
look.
around in China. I'm floating around in China right now, and I just see your hat, and that's about it.
yeah, and my hat's just a tall hat. If you have the default hat
just-
on, they're not gonna see you.
Yeah, if you're gonna hang out there, don't use sunbeams, dude.
Just use the bald hat. That's what
Yeah.
all competitive.
Actually,
Yeah.
most competitive players you use the flower hat because it's toxic.
I thought it was
Yeah.
the party hat.
I mean, the party hat, only Domen use that because they're winglet.
Black.
Yeah, I'm black. Is this just Sniper Wars now?
Yeah. Yeah, but this spot is pretty toxic.
Dude, I keep thinking your hat is your head. No, not.
Yeah, also as sniper, don't jump on China because the enemy sniper is gonna see you, and if they can hit their shots, they're gonna shoot you before you land.
Okay, so only go there if our engineer put a teleporter there.
Yeah, because the way to get up there, which is like the spy way to get up there and the NG way to get up there, you kind of have to do acrobatics. I mean, it's not hard acrobatics. Like once you like learn how to do it, it's like riding a bicycle. You're never gonna forget how to do it, and you can like do it pretty much one go, pretty much. If you'd like, don't have like two different fucking things for jumping.
Is the op better or worse for it peeking?
It's worse, but again, it like actually doesn't fucking matter. Because like it doesn't matter if they can see your gun, because you're holding in a spot that's really fucking toxic. Like there's kind of only one way to approach at it, and that's either by going through pocket and like standing on the point to get a good shot, or by going to China and like SVSing them and hoping your aim's better, or to counter their fucking Japan and go onto your Japan and then challenge them to a sniper roar. Like there's not really a whole lot you can do about that.
You march up to them, you spit in their direction, and you say, "I challenge you to a duel."
Yeah, and
Challenge them to a challenge showdown.
then you guys both equip the classic, take a 10 charge space backs and turn around and shoot each other. Whoever explodes
Why are you wearing
first.
your iron participant pad?
Dude, cause I'm the best sniper in iron currently.
I am the best iron sniper.
I am the best iron.
You're the best iron. You're the best FE.
Yes.
You're literally just an element.
Hey, does
I mean, you
anybody
could say
see Hino just like floating as a T-pose soldier?
Where?
Are you on drugs?
It's
P9, what?
Red Cliff.
No.
I don't see him.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Yeah. But
You're getting fragged, J-Man. Getting fragged.
also, okay, so before we do this, everyone go back into spec. I'm gonna go engineer. I'm gonna show you that one spot that Hino talked about. That
Talk
ev-
about what?
the NG spot on cliff, not cliff. Sorry, on concrete. The concrete spot.
Engineer.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up engineer. I'm gonna show. Well, I know this spot because yeah. Okay, so engineer, you really need to pay attention to this. Everyone else should also pay attention to this because this spy will literally kill your combo. Because I bet you guys haven't noticed this, but fun fact: no one on combos shoot guns. No one shoots a mini sentry. Like no fucking joke. But which is why the concrete spot is the most fucking toxic spot. Cause look at this, like what Hino's doing. Like there's no real way to approach this.
Bullshit. Like, invite engineers do this and they shut down the floor.
Like I would be doing that if I like was a fucking degenerate and changed my entire playstyle. The fucking concrete playstyle like is the only playstyle you can do. So you place a gun exactly like this. So you have sights into here. You have sights onto fucking all of China. You have sights on pocket, and also here I'm gonna just here. So here's how a push is going to go when you push against a fucking here. Actually, I'm gonna have you demonstrate that for me. So you're gonna have your default NG thing, and then the combo is gonna push out. They're gonna be taking the fight, and then as they're taking the fight, no one's gonna be looking at concrete because it's not your job to look at concrete. But that engineer with the Wrangler is wrangling your entire fight over here, and then you get the point, and you're still taking the fight as the engineer's is fucking taking out your med and your demo man because no one's looking at concrete. It is the fucking worst spot to ever fucking set up.
Most engineers in open and IM don't do this shit anyway.
Yeah.
Your spy can kill him easily if he's doing that, so...
Yeah, but...
Okay.
Yeah, so, and engineer, be very spy wary when you do that, but if their spy can't fucking kill you for the love of God, please play Concrete. Like, it's gonna be very boring to be honest. Well, it's boring for me, but it is legitimately the strongest strat you can ever do for Engineer. You are gonna literally shut down their entire team, and they're gonna be really mad because they let an Engineer like ruin their entire combo.
I hear
Yeah,
you.
just do that during the official. Don't give away our
Yeah.
secret.
Cool question.
What's your question?
Let's say I'm getting ready to push this guy. Would it be easy to communicate an attempt to pick off the enemy engineer with the sniper? Ask Willite to
So
see if
you,
you can.
that's more of a demo man call. The demo man's gonna be, I want that engineer dead, and
Okay.
then your spy is gonna get into position, or your sniper is gonna get him. Sniper is gonna have the easiest time to kill that engineer, if the engineer's good, because all the sniper has to do is go his default cliff route. He can stand pretty much right here and get into a kind of peak angle, and he has like full sight on what the engineer is doing. So he can do a full charge shot on the engineer and the gun and get some good shots. It takes unwrangled, it takes a just one full charge shot to destroy the gun. And then it takes only one headshot with no buffed engineer. So it's a pretty easy shot to hit. It's just if their engineer's smart, they're gonna see that sniper and they're going to be fucking Ben Solo, and
They're gonna wrangle me.
yeah, they're gonna wrangle you as they're being Ben Solo, and they're telling their entire team to only fire at you so that you can shoot everyone else.
Alright.
Yeah.
Is it obvious to tell when our sniper's getting focused? Because I feel like that might be a good time to like.
You'll know
get
that
away
your
with something.
sniper's being focused is if if their spy is spawn camping only your sniper, and fucking your sniper peeks an angle, and he's hit with a rocket. The team can't really do much to combat that except for play better. Like that's the easy answer, is just play better. Give them a
Just
reason.
Stop sucking.
Yeah, like the only way to counter that your sniper is being countered is give them a reason to not shoot your sniper. Like, that's all you have to do. Like, but if your sniper, so there's two different ways your sniper is being focused. The first way is the easiest way to fix, and that's your sniper's fault. And how you know it's your sniper's fault is if he keeps complaining he's dying on China, and he's keep going to China no matter what. That's his fault, like, no matter what. He's being focused because the sniper only goes to China, so you don't have to look anywhere else to find the sniper. So the way you can...
Now,
Go ahead.
I'm no expert, but that doesn't sound like it would be my fault.
If you're only
I-
going
I-
to
I'm
China...
joking, I'm
yeah,
joking.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
literally the definition of insanity. If
Yeah.
you keep getting killed in China and you keep going back to China, then maybe you
Yeah.
should stop going to China.
Yeah. So that's the easiest way to fix they're focusing me. Just sit back, like, go back, like, every time you died and see, how did I die? Oh yeah, I'm going to China. How about let's not go to China and let's sit, like, the spot where no one's gonna, like, so, how it's gonna work is if the sniper keeps going to China, they're only gonna look at China for the sniper. So you can, like, even, like, stand on porch, and they're not gonna know you just rotated to porch because they're too busy, like, waiting for the sniper to be on China. So that's
If
how
the
you counter
sniper's
that.
stupid, you can just put a Wrangler on your pocket and snipe them with the.
Yeah, like
That's stupid.
yeah, and that would be a time where the sniper has to move. But also, if you don't, but that's also a dome man problem. The dome man can easily take care of that because that's, like, right in their pocket, which you're already spamming at that angle. So if you're not destroying that gun, I have some big questions for you. Like,
Yeah.
like, how are you hitting everything but the gun?
How did I get so bad at the black demonstration class?
Yeah, but if you can't get a kill because you keep dying at that one spot, just don't go to that spot. The other way that is being that the sniper is being like countered is your team's fault, and that's either your pyro isn't spy checking enough, your combo's too passive, or your flank's not doing enough. And then that's when it's more of a team problem. How you'll know that is if the sniper is the only way that, well, I mean not the only way, but the only way he is safe is if he's in spawn. That's how you know it's more of a combo problem or a flank problem or a pyro problem than it is a sniper problem. Is if the sniper like pretty much dies as soon as he like leaves main fucking grass or like that little doorway in cliff, like that's your team's fault. It's like you can't really blame your sniper for that. But which is also important that sniper after every product, check to see what class has killed you and figure out how to counter those classes, which is either install aim hacks and shoot invisible spies and scouts and bombing soldiers, or like practice on how to kill scouts and jumping soldiers. A lot of good players like know how to do that, so it's doable.
Oh yeah.
Jab, watch
Pretty
this
much
bomb.
just get good.
Yeah, just either get good or
Get good.
reposition.
I'm watching.
Oh, whoops, I messed it up.
But also, it's not always your spy's fault. Because well, no, it's not always your
yeah.
pyro's fault.
Look at
Because
that.
I have seen like times where what happens is the sniper like turns into a 2-foot fucking sniper on bats as soon as he gets to China, which is a very common thing snipers like to do. Fun fact is they fucking just turn into a
Lock the
2-foot
G4.
sniper, walk to fucking China, and just sit there the entire fucking game because it's like a very fucking powerful spot. So spies, fun fact, you're able to exploit that to your heart's content. Lower level plays, I bet you can even decloak directly behind the sniper and they're not going to turn around. Also, in lower level plays, I forgot to mention this in previous things, but the med can bait their sniper of turning into a 2-foot sniper. It's pretty easy, to be honest. It's you're pretty much going to like telegraph to their sniper that you're going to walk through a sightline, but you never walk through the sightline. So I've seen it before, like especially for Cliff, where the medic will bait their sniper and pretty much tell them, hey, I'm gonna walk through this doorway, but first I need to let my dome and my heavy go through. And then the entire team will go through, and the sniper's still looking at that doorway because he wants that medic pick, and then your spy can just walk up and backstab him. Like, so yeah. Also, sniper, don't fall prey to that thing, because that's actually a really common thing to do. Is just
You miss.
well, not miss, but like you'll literally let everyone else live, just because like you know that medic has to peek that doorway someday, and you're gonna make sure that you're there when he's there. So
That's a problem I see a lot of in sixes, is that people are like, if I kill anything that's not the medic, it doesn't.
yeah, and that's the same with snipers, especially on product. It's just like, if I can't kill the medic, I'm a bad gamer. So I'm gonna sit here.
If I can't kill the medic, I'm just not gonna kill any.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's what lower level snipers like to do sometimes. So just make sure you don't fall prey to that, and then you'll be really good.
Oh yeah.
So where are we on the map view right now? Are we finishing up? Or are we
we're at the done part because we went over the toxic NG spot and sniper spots. But
I showed Jab the big boy.
yeah. But is there any other questions?
No.
Okay.
Why is Senpio so Brazilian?
Engineer, if